everybody, my name is Laurel and welcome to Finding Flight. So today we are just going to do a short flow to warm us up for tripod headstand. We have done another flow previously, flow to crow. So the next class that I'll do after this will be the transition from crow to tripod headstand and back. So obviously you need to unlock crow and tripod headstand to be able to do that transition. So today I'm going to give you the tools to unlock your tripod headstand. And remember, be mindful, really listen to your body. You don't want to get injured, so please be mindful of your breath. Be mindful of how you're feeling. Don't push anything that doesn't feel right. If your body is telling you something, this isn't right, then it's telling you something for a reason. So you need to just take it back. These poses aren't something that happen overnight. Of course they can. You can unlock something straight away, but be patient with yourself. All of these arm balances and inversions are a lot about your mind and being patient with yourself, accepting exactly where you are. You might need to work on aspects of your mobility, your breathing in order to unlock a certain pose. So I'm giving you the tools here, but remember, you might have to take this class a couple times or in combination with some other classes and some practice. It takes practice and repetition, guys. So yeah, let's get going and let's just have some fun, just enjoy. So we're just gonna do again a little warm up, a little flow, and then we'll get straight into it, okay? So let's get started. Just taking a child's pose and just centering ourselves. So reaching the arms out super long. And just relaxing the forehead on the mat. Just noticing how you're feeling. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. So I want you can stay in your child's pose. I'd like you to just set an intention for this practice, for this flow. Maybe it is to not judge yourself. Maybe it is to accept where you are. Or maybe it is to get on the other side of fear. Maybe it's a fear of going upside down. So whatever that intention might be, repeat it in your head and then let it go. So let's come up to our tabletop position, shoulders over the wrist, hips over the knees, and we're just gonna start doing some circles with the wrists and connecting with your ujjayi breath. The breath is so important. So long, slow breath in and out through the nose, that slight constriction at the back of the throat. Good. And just starting to walk the hands back and forth, all the way around. Good, and then back to center. And then just starting to move through cat-cow. So inhale, dip the belly, draw the shoulders back, heart comes forward. Exhale, round and curl, press the ground away, squeeze the bum, pull the belly in. Good. Just a few with your breath, really connecting with your ujjayi breath. Good, and then tuck your toes, sit your hips back on the heels and lift your hips up to your downward facing dog. Good, again, just take a couple moments in your down dog to wiggle around a little bit. I like to drop my heels to the side sometimes and reach through my fingertips just to get a nice side body stretch, but just do what feels good for you in your down dog here. Again, connecting with your breath. Good, and then just start to walk your feet in towards your hands and roll all the way up. Reaching the arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Good. So we're just going to do a few variations of sun salutation C to get ourselves warmed up, and then we'll get into it, okay? So let's give the wrists a little shake. Just connect to your breath and just have fun, guys. That's why we're here. Don't take yourself too seriously. All right, inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, lift the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift on your inhale, press the thighs back. Exhale, hands to mat, step your left foot back, drop your back knee, low lunge. Squeeze your back bum, press the hips down. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana. Hold here for a couple breaths as you inhale. Think about lifting through the heart and the side of the ribs. As you exhale, squeeze the back bum and drop the hips. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale to melt. One more breath in, find lightness. Exhale, hands down, step your left foot back. Inhale to plank, hold in plank. So in your plank, press the ground away, draw the shoulders back, squeeze the bum, pull the belly in. Now inhale, chaturanga, slow. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, chaturanga, hold in chaturanga, elbows back 90 degrees. Inhale to up dog. Press the ground away, draw the shoulders back, heart forward. Exhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, float the left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Now bend your knee, open your hip for scorpion dog, and just start to do some circles with the knee. Good, make it feel good, stay with the breath. Good, and then really open it up to scorpion dog. And then exhale, bring your knee wide to your tricep, really hold it here, feel that core engage. And then lower your foot in between the hands. Keep your back knee lifted. Squeeze your bum and scissor the hips. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead for high lunge. Pull through the back heel. Squeeze that back bum and lift through the sides of the waist. Whooshies tight. Full breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center, twist to the left. So right elbow to outside of left knee. Press the palms together. Don't mind me wiggling here. Press the palms together and lift the chest up towards the thumbs. Shoulders away from the ears. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Good. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Exhale, hands down. Now this is a super modification of sun salutation C. Hands come down, straighten the front leg, shift the hips back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk the hands to the center, forward fold, toes in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, interlock your hands behind the back. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest, punch the knuckles down. Exhale, fold. Full breath in. Full breath out. Pull shoulders together, away from ears, crown of head to ground. Fire up your legs, hip creases lifted, belly in. One more in. One more out. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, release the hands. Good. Exhale, walk your hands back around to the front foot, bend into the left knee. Hands come forward, inhale, standing split, right leg lifts. Press into the left heel to lift that right leg, pull the belly in. And exhale, fold right foot to left foot. Half lift on your inhale, heart forward, shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach the arms up. And exhale, hands to prayer. So one side. So we're just gonna do the other side, and then we'll be ready to go. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to mat. Step your right foot way back, drop your back knee, low lunge. Squeeze your back bum. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, Anjaneyasana. Hold here for a few breaths. Squeeze your back bum. On your inhale, lift the chest up. Lift through the sides of the waist, and as you exhale, relax the shoulders and sink the hips down. Full breath in. Full breath out. One more in. And exhale, bring your hands down around your front foot. Inhale, step back to plank. Hold in plank. Squeeze the bum, pull the belly in, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, lower really slow, guys, chaturanga. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, cobra. Baby cobra, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg floats up and back, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open your hip for scorpion dog, and start to do some circles with the knee. Good. And then on your exhale, bring your knee super wide to your tricep, and then lower the foot in between the hands. Pull the right hip back, left hip down, squeeze your back bum. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead for high lunge. And full breath in, lift the chest. Exhale, squeeze that back bum. Good, full breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center, twist to the right. So left elbow to outside of right knee. Press the elbow to the knee, lift the chest up. Keep squeezing that back bum. Full breath in. Full breath out. Good. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Exhale, hands down. Straighten that front leg. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands to the center of the mat. Just gonna come this way. Good, so this time, inhale, halfway lift. Pull the heels in, toes out. Hands to heart center, lift the chest. Reach the arms out nice and long, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, right elbow on top of left, eagle wrap. Full breath in, lift the chest. Exhale, fold, tap your fingers towards the ground. Inhale, rise all the way up. Lift the chest, straighten the legs. Exhale, bend the knees, open the arms. Full breath in. Exhale, left elbow on top of right, eagle wrap. Lift the chest up, inhale. Exhale, curl. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Open up the arms. Straighten the legs, toes and heels out. Exhale, forward fold. Peace fingers to big toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the elbows out towards the side. Pull the shoulders away from the ears so crown of the head comes closer towards the ground. Lifting to the hip creases, legs are fully engaged. Core is engaged, pull the belly in. Full breath in. Full breath out. So shoulders are back, elbows are pulling out. Good, and then inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands center. And start to walk the hands back around the front foot. Bend into the front knee, hands frame front foot. Inhale, standing split. I forgot I switched side. I was like, why is my left foot forward again? Press into the right heel, squeeze the left bum. Full breath in. Exhale, release your left foot down beside your right. And slowly roll all the way up. Arms up. And exhale. Hands to prayer. Beautiful, guys. All right, so let's prep, workshop a little bit for our tripod headstand. So if you are worried that you're gonna fall, just make sure you have a lot of space and have some pillows, okay? So the position that we want to be in for a tripod headstand, it's called tripod, right? 3. So hands and head make your tripod. So when we're in our wide-legged fold, our toes are in and our heels are out. So I see a lot of people bringing their hands here and then trying to bring their head right in between their hands. I'm trying to see if I have another elastic so you can see, so my hair is not in the way. So we want to make that tripod with the hands and the head. There, beautiful. Oh yeah, you're gonna not be able to have a top button either when you're doing this. So we want to get our fingertips in line with our big toes here, and our hands under our shoulders, Okay, and we want to make that chaturanga arms. I'm trying to think about the best way to do this so you can see. Okay, so we're in our wide-legged forward fold. We want our hands to come in line with our feet, okay? And then we're going to inhale, halfway lift. We're going to start to bring our crown of the head to the ground in front of the hands. So we want to make that tripod. Our hands are under the shoulders. Mine are a little bit narrow there. Hands under the shoulders, okay? So press the ground away. Pull the elbows in like chaturanga arms. So we want to get that engagement here, okay? So that external rotation as we press. So press and pull. Pull the belly in strong through the core. Crown of the head comes to the ground. Again, my hands are a bit too close here. Now my bun's in the way. Crown of the head comes to the ground. And then you start to bring, as you're learning, you start to bring more weight into the hands, and then more onto the head, and then maybe the feet just start to lift. Maybe they just start to float. And maybe you get your feet to here. The only thing with the feet here is we can start to dump our weight onto the elbows, and it can be difficult to get that weight back up off the arms. Okay, so that can be a good starting point, but if you dump the weight into the legs and keep it away from the hands, it can be a difficult transition. So we want to try and keep that energy in the core and in the shoulders rather than dumping into the legs. I see a lot of people get stuck with the elbows to knees. So we want to try, but it's a good place to start bringing the weight into the hands. So crown of the head to the ground, and then you might start to feel your heels lift. And then I like to bring the weight into the core. So weight is in the hands, a little bit in the head, and then I like to keep the weight in the hands, and then just start to slowly come up. So once you feel that lightness, use your core, come into an egg, and then you can slowly start to straighten the legs. Keeping the weight, once you get to center, you feel more light. Belly in, squeeze the bum, keep pulling the elbows in towards each other. And then slowly, using your core, can you come back down? Gently, using your core, half lift. And then just bringing the hands behind the head and go a little shake. So, if you're watching that, now my hair is beautiful. I'm gonna just give you a moment to try again on your own, okay? And then you can go back through this as many times as you need. So, again, feet are nice and wide, toes are in. So we'll do this one together. Hands and fingertips in line with your big toes. Hands under the shoulders. Press the ground away, so you wanna make sure your shoulders aren't up to your ears. Shoulders away from the ears, pull the elbows in. Crown of the head comes to the ground in front of the hands. And then maybe your heels just start to lift. Rather than dumping the weight from the legs into the arms, see if you can keep that into the core. And then just make a little egg. And slowly, the legs should start to float up. Breathing. And then slowly holding there for a couple breaths. And then using your core to slowly come down. Hands behind the head. Give a little shake. If you need to pause this and come back, please do. Halfway lift. And we'll just come to our knees. So just taking a child's pose. Stretching the arms, forehead to the mat. And again, this isn't something, if you're learning, it's gonna take practice. Took me a while to get it. So really quickly, we'll just do a quick little stretch. So grab the hands behind the low back, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest, and then give yourself a big hug. Good, maybe just give the neck a little stretch, side, and to the side. Chin down, and chin up. Thank you so much for joining, guys. I hope you learned a little bit. Hope you feel good. Hope you had fun. Let me know if you have any questions, anything else you'd like to see at all. And yeah, practice and just enjoy, guys. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you next time.